Hello, member school activities administrators. This is Jason Nickleby, Assistant Director for Officiating Services with the League, and I'm going to cover varsity officiating eligibility and the process that we need to follow to ensure that only varsity eligible officials are working those contests. We've experienced a number of challenges in that area over the last few years, and so I want to make sure that you see what officials are seeing, what they're being told, so that we can be on the same page relative to our process for verifying varsity eligibility this year. Once officials complete all of their eligibility requirements on the eligibility tab on Arbiter, they will have a color-coded badge on their profile page on Arbiter or on the Arbiter Sports app. They should be taking a screenshot of this badge either on Arbiter itself or on the Arbiter Sports app, and they should be sharing that with each school prior to their contest when they check in. As you can see on the slide, this is what an eligibility badge on a profile page looks like. So you see that there is a football badge and a basketball badge underneath my name. This is on the profile page on Arbiter. That indicates I am varsity eligible for football and basketball. If I registered for baseball as an example, I am missing a requirement because I do not have a badge for baseball. So that's what we're looking for, color-coded badges. If you see any color badge except for red, they are eligible to work varsity contests. Red is officials that are under the age of 18 and cannot work varsity. But if you see any other colored badge underneath their name and underneath their picture from their profile page or from the Arbiter Sports app, they would be eligible for varsity contests. Again, we are asking the officials to use their eligibility badge when confirming assignments with you. This is very helpful to you. You're very busy. We understand that, but it's everyone's responsibility to verify eligibility. That's the officials, that's the assigners, and that's the schools. From a liability perspective, we need to make sure that we are on top of this process and we are in constant communication with each other to verify that officials working varsity contests are varsity eligible. Now, just because we do not require eligible officials for other levels does not mean that we do not recommend that. We certainly recommend eligible officials for all levels, but at this point, per bylaw, it is only required to have eligible officials on varsity contests. In conclusion, we again are recommending that officials send a screenshot of the profile page or the Arbiter Sports app to you when they are checking in for their assignments. But we also need to check when we are on game day, on contest date. We need to check in with the officials, make sure that they are in fact eligible. Many cases we are seeing ineligible officials that are experienced officials. They just happen to miss a requirement and they forgot or whatever the case may be. And because we know them or we trust them, we don't bother to verify that they are in fact eligible. So please check on the date of the game. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. It can be a coach. It can be someone at the table. Just put it into your process to verify that they are in fact eligible. And until we have all assignments via Arbiter, where only eligible officials are on contests, this is the only way that we can confirm that varsity eligible officials are on varsity contests. As noted on the previous slide, you can go to your AD dashboard and you can select the Varsity Eligible Sports Officials button to get to a search portal to look for varsity eligible officials. You can see if officials were eligible last year, and then you can also see if they are eligible this year. Now, we're only in the fall at this point, so only fall officials that are eligible will show eligible for the 24-25 school year. As we complete eligibility requirements prior to the winter season and then again in the spring, those officials will show up on this dashboard. So you can search for track officials as an example, hire them now, and then verify eligibility later as eligibility requirements are put in place. But ultimately would really recommend that you have the officials share their eligibility badge with you and your staff, either from their profile page on Arbiter or on the Arbiter Sports app to confirm that they are in fact eligible to work varsity contests.